So James Lazar-Markovic is close to a move to Liverpool. What do you know about him, and why does Brendan Rodgers identify him as a potential Liverpool player?
Yeah, well, he's certainly a player that Liverpool have watched and scouted heavily over the past 12 months. He enjoyed a really successful season in Portugal with Benfica, helped them win the domestic treble and helped them get through to the Europa League final. He's, I think he's Brendan Rodgers' type of attacker. He's very versatile. He's quick, he's skillful, and he's also got a great work ethic. So I think he's going to fit well into Liverpool's style of play. So we're expecting that deal is worth about £20 million to be completed in the next 24 hours. Having a medical on Merseyside today, there was obviously some delays. He was initially due to a medical last Thursday. That got delayed due to some logistical problems with, I think, getting over here. But that's all been sorted, and he should be a Liverpool player in the next 24 hours.
And so one in and potentially one out with Iago Aspas on his way to Sevilla, it seems, on loan.
Yeah, we know that Reds chief executive Ian Ayre has been over in Spain finalising that deal. I think it was pretty obvious from the end of last season that Iago Aspas didn't have a future at the club. Really struggled to adapt to the demands of English football after his £8 million move from Celta Vigo. And I think with Liverpool now shopping for a higher calibre of player, I just don't think Aspas was going to get a look in this season. So I think it's probably best for all concerned. He's accepted the opportunity to go back to his homeland and play for Sevilla. The only question is whether that's a loan with a view to a permanent. I think more likely it will be a season-long loan initially. But I know Liverpool is certainly open to the idea of selling him if they can get back a decent chunk of the £8 million they paid for him.
And with Aspas potentially on his way out, does that mean there'll be more spaces in the squad for new attacking recruits?
There certainly will be, yeah. I think Brendan Rodgers wants to operate with four kind of frontline strikers. So obviously at the moment he's got Sturridge, he's got Barini, and he's got Ricky Lambert. So he's certainly looking for another, I think, out-and-out striker. Obviously there's been a lot of talk of Wilfred Boney. There's certainly interest there, but I think he's one of a number of strikers that Liverpool are looking at and running the rule over at the moment. Because obviously with 4 competitions next season, he's going to need to strengthen depth in all departments.
And pre-season starts on Wednesday with a trip to Bromby. How much can Liverpool fans expect to see of these new signings?
We could well see the first glimpse of Emre Can. I think on Wednesday. He's been a big part of that. He was there all last week at Melwood for the first week of the pre-season, so you'd have thought he would probably make his bow for the club. I mean, it'll be a very young side against Bromby. Obviously, none of the World Cup players are back yet. We know all the England contingent will join up just in time for the flight to Boston next Sunday, so they won't be involved against Bromby or against Preston. So yeah, these first two friendlies certainly represent a fantastic opportunity for the young lads in Brendan Rodgers' squad. The likes of Jordan Ibe. Players like that to show what they can do and prove that they should command the place in this squad for the coming season.